Oh, man. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, man. Coming at you with this quick video. I just saw this. I guess it was released today or whatever. Breaking news. Jameis Winston has agreed to a contract deal for 1 year, or maybe it was 2, I don't know, with the one and only New Orleans Saints. Oh man, I don't even know what to say. I listen. The NFC South right now. Carolina has a new head coach, Matt Rule coming in. Who knows what that's going to look like? You look at the Falcons; they've been in the dumps the past couple years. Ever since they lost that Super Bowl against the Patriots, one of the biggest chokes in Super Bowl history. And I'm not trying to throw them under the bus all that much. Well, now, the guy that threw 30 interceptions at Tampa Bay last year, not to mention 30 interceptions, was the most by any quarterback in the league last year. Congrats on that, Jameis. I did not see this coming. I don't think anyone saw this coming. I figured someone would have picked him up and gave him a chance. Who better than the New Orleans Saints? And listen, I'm not trying to throw Jameis Winston under the bus, but I mean, my goodness. If they make Jameis Winston the starter next year, you can just go ahead and give the division to Tampa Bay and Tom Brady. You could go ahead and give it to him regardless. Listen. The Bucs defense pretty much knows good and well what Jameis is capable of. This is, I don't know, man. I saw a couple rumors that Jameis could go to the Steelers. I saw, if the Dolphins wanted to, they could still pick up a quarterback along with drafting Tua, in the draft. They could take Jameis or whatever. I saw this team and that team. I did not see the New Orleans Saints being a team, but man, they picked them up. Wow. Man, NFL is going to be awesome next year, man. The Bucs are winning the division. You can go ahead and put it down in stone. I mean, listen. Now, I'm not coming on here and saying that Jameis is going to start, right? I think they're still going to stick to Drew Brees or whatever, but, I mean, come on. If they're signing this guy, they're thinking, unless they just felt so, bad for the guy. I'm sure Sean Payton, or whatever the coach's name is, isn't that his name, Sean Payton? Maybe I'm thinking of someone else. Is thinking, well, I'll turn him around. You see what I've done with Drew Brees. You see, good luck with that. So, listen. I'm not saying that Jameis is the biggest bust ever or anything like that. Listen, we know he can ball out, but my goodness, does he struggle when it comes to reading defenses under pressure. I mean, 30 interceptions in one season. That's ridiculous. And the Saints pick him up after they've had to face him 2 times a year in the past, however long he's been, 15? 16, 17, 18, 19, the past 5-6 years, whatever it's been. And listen, he started out doing pretty well. And you can say whatever you want to. I think when Dirk Cutter was there at Tampa Bay, he did pretty decent. But they still needed the kind of guy that could help him release his full potential or anything. They pick up what they call the quarterback whisperer and Bruce Arians. I'm happy to have him as our coach. As a Bucs fan, if he couldn't fix Jameis, I doubt anybody can. I mean, you look at Coach Arians, he's worked with Big Ben Roethlisberger, Carson Palmer. I could keep going down the list. Who else has he worked with? Was it Ryan Tannehill or someone? I don't know. I had to look at it. I have a book about some of the quarterbacks he's worked with, the Quarterback Whisperer, and it's his own book, I think. But he's worked with Peyton Manning. I mean, you look at that guy, man. MVP, Super Bowl MVP, won a couple Super Bowls. I mean, listen, Andrew Luck was one of the quarterbacks he's worked with, who recently retired a couple months back. His injury history was just ridiculous. Andrew Luck was only about 30-something, right? Wasn't he? But, I mean, listen, if Bruce Arians, who's worked with some of these great quarterbacks we know, if he's worked with those guys, helped them get to where they are today, helped them become Hall of Fame type quarterbacks, if he couldn't even help Jameis, I don't know who will. I mean, listen, Jameis, he's not complete trash. I'll give him that. He can throw the ball. But, man, he needs help reading defenses. He threw 30 interceptions. That's the most in the league. He threw 30 interceptions last year. That's why we let him go. So, I mean, he's still in the NFC South, though. So, yeah, good luck with that. Have fun if you make him your starter for 2020, New Orleans. Just saying. Anyway, that's it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time. Till then, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Y'all have a good one.